Welcome, welcome. I hope you are enjoying the wind up of your weekend or the beginning of your new week, depending on when you're coming upon this reading. It is a general reading for the collective of Taurus Sun and Rising, not date or time specific. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading and like my style, you will consider joining us by subscribing. For those of you returning who are familiar with my readings, thank you so much for your continued support. And don't forget to check out the 2 membership levels. Their membership for the channel, very reasonable. It's a way that you can sponsor the channel with a little nominal investment per month and a whole lot of extra readings. So the link is below and you can check that out. We'd love to have you. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to be pulling from the Shaman's Dream. 1 card for Taurus. 1 card for Taurus. Let's see what's coming through. Dances on 1 foot. Interesting. It says balancing act, dances on 1 foot. I'm trying to get a decent feeling for what I'm looking at here. It almost, oh my God, it was right in front of me. My eyes need to be checked, people. My eyes, it's been like a long time. I was already out of vision before the pandemic, and it's been years since I've had them checked. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is like almost like a katydid. Remember those little, you know what they are, the little katydid bugs, that it's like a ballerina with the wings and balancing on point, on her point shoes. And here's what it says: balancing act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. And this is interesting for those of you in the membership. You'll know that the morning musing tarot, that oracle that you got, was sort of about letting go of lack consciousness, right? Where you think that things aren't available for you. This is saying, say yes to life. There's so much available to you. So it says, when dances on 1 foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance, just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose. No matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you, no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. If you are putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it is going to be up in the air. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, is that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You will never ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if I only had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. So this is the exact remedy to the morning oracle, okay, for those in the membership. I do a little reading called the Morning Musing, and it always begins with an oracle. And I'm using Priestess of Light. That was the opposite message. Like, don't live in the lack consciousness and scarcity mindset. Don't be looking at what is not available to you. Be looking for what is. Beautiful message for you, Taurus. Someone really needed to hear it. And I think if you're here and you were in the morning, now you're getting the double down. So there's definitely at least one person who really needs that reminder. I think both messages are really powerful. Right? Because if you're trying to balance and you pull your arms in, that makes things worse. If you extend your arms, they act as that counterweight. It's a really beautiful image a visual to help figure out that little, it's like a dance. It literally is a dance. Let's see what's coming through for your connection here, Taurus. As always, if you like the reading, I'd appreciate it if you'd like it. Subscribe, share it far and wide. That's my ask. That's the energetic exchange. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Well, these were both in your morning reading. So we have King of Wands, masculine stepping into the reading in the energy of the King of Wands. This is that I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine energy. Feminine stepping into the reading in the Ten of Pentacles. So for those of you who are new, here's how it works. I've set an intention that this side of the reading, this side of the spread, I should say, is for divine masculine energy. This side is for divine feminine energy. But you can just release the labels because it could come through reversed for you, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. Just find the side of the spread that speaks to your experience and your connection. The other side is that of your divine counterpart. Okay? So, trying to get out ahead of all the questions. Past, we have Chariot, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have Death, transformation in the future. We've got 8 of Swords in the past, 9 of Swords right now. Feminine's a little tightly wound here, and 6 of Wands in the future. Very nice. Okay. So it looks to me in the past, this masculine, the Chariot, the Cancerian energy of the Chariot, it's about victory. It's about moving forward and feeling that sense of momentum. Right now, their present experience of this connection, they're very well aware of what's sitting right in front of them, this once-in-a-lifetime love, the Ace of Cups, and that King of Wands is very clear about it, very confident, especially with regard to what they feel they deserve in their life. It's a very positive energy that I'm seeing here in the present. In the future, we've got Death. So what does that mean for this masculine? It may mean that something, as this masculine moves forward, may need to shift or change, may need to be released, especially in the Pluto retrograde, which is, I did a special reading for it. You can look that up, but it's going all the way through October, and there are things that we have to let go of. Serious behavior patterns, serious issues in our lives, and maybe the stories, the old stories we keep repeating and telling ourselves and that we allow to define us that just need to be released. So I feel that some of that energy is what this masculine will be, the territory they'll be in coming up in the future. For the feminine, stepping into the reading with the Ten of Pentacles, very grounded. It's about life partnership. It's about stability, an abundance, commitment, growing a life. One that provides here in 3D. In the past, 8 of Swords. So for this connection, somewhere in the past, this feminine might have been overthinking everything that was happening and feeling a little bit like stuck, imprisoned by their thoughts and their need to maybe over control the situation just a little bit. 8 of Swords, and right now, as a result, their present experience is one of anxiety because it's really beyond the control. So if you are here in the feminine energy and you can relate to this and saying, yeah, I was kind of overthinking everything, and now as a result, I'm just kind of like in a ball of knots, stressing about it, losing sleep over it. Obviously, I'm talking about the connection, but what's interesting here is we've got a masculine who sees things clearly, who sees the opportunity here for a very special kind of love connection. So in the future, what's good is we kind of have a meeting of the minds. 6 of Wands and that transformation, real powerful energy. I like to see this for you, Taurus, because it suggests that there's an awareness on some level that something needs to change. And then for the feminine, there's an awareness that we can kind of meet halfway. We can meet each other halfway and come through it again, victorious. The 6 of Wands is another victory card. It's reconciliation. It's coming through a difficult situation and coming on the other side as the victor. So I feel like the future looks bright for the connection. Let's see if we can clarify a little bit. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be though. absolutely seeking second chances here, right? Maybe forgiveness if that's necessary, if that speaks to you and your connection, Taurus. This can be a crossroads moment where a second chance is desired and or offered. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe something happened here, and this masculine is starting to feel the call of the past life soulmate, the twin flame energy, and is saying, yes, that's what I want. May I have more, please? So there's some redemption with the Judgment card. There's redemption. There is that energy of, I'm going to get a second chance at this and I'm going to get it right this time. So I feel as if this masculine is making a major transformation, but they're in the beginning stages. Both of those cards, Judgment and Death, are Scorpio, and we are in that. We just had the Scorpio full moon. We're now in the Pluto retrograde. So this is now this masculine revisiting everything and realizing that some things, if they want this love, if they want the gift, this is a divine gift of love, they really have to kind of maybe shed a skin, you know, like you know what I'm saying. And there's the Six of Wands. Yes, they're ready for the same reconciliation that the future holds for the feminine. So I'm saying I'm seeing a little bit of mirrored energy here. I feel like the feminine will get there a little bit later than the masculine. We've got all that anxiety, that pent-up anxiety. Yes, I'm getting more confirmation, King of Wands. So for those who are new, when I pull from underneath, it's really just what's bubbling up in the psyche of the person I'm reading for or about. In this case, it's the divine masculine, or it could be reversed for you. Chariot. Yep. In the past, Three of Ships, like my ship's coming in, Three of Wands, my ship's coming in, this manifestation of the victory, manifesting that sort of, wow. So the High Priestess was in your morning musing as well, for those of you in the membership, I believe. Yeah, we had the High Priestess too. And in that case, I thought it was more a sign of just something like operating on intuition. It can be about separation and no communication, but I feel as if this masculine in the past, we've got a card of manifestation here, Three of Wands, and then we've got a card all about intuition and connection to source, to our higher selves, to our instincts, to our ability, that inner knowing, and how we receive information that most people don't see, most people don't hear. It's all that hidden, all the hidden messages. So that's what I feel like this masculine in the past, really operating on intuition, and kind of trying to call into themselves an opportunity to come through a situation victoriously, to move forward, to make progress. Yeah. Ace of Cups right now. To this masculine, that Ace of Cups is the whole shebang, the Holy Grail. Look at that image. Ooh, I love this deck for that one card alone, right? They want to come through the victory. They want this Ace of Cups. This is, to me, I know it's going to sound crazy, so don't, shoot the messenger, but that energy of, I want to win this love. Now I know nobody can win you as a person or claim you as a person. It's about the love, winning the love, being the victor. Got it? It's different. I'm not talking about possession. I'm talking about that sense of, it was offered to me and I got it. I claimed it, like the brass ring on the carousel. That is what I'm seeing here for this masculine. And then in the future, whatever needs to change, changes. Whatever they need to do to bring in, to birth this new aspect of their lives, to, sometimes, who do you have to become to be worthy of this love that's offered? That's what I see here. And I kind of feel like they get the memo that this is calling to a higher version of themselves. I see it very positively. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. I could cry. And look, 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 look. And now we've got the King of Cups. And I'm taking all of this because it was all in the morning musing. So that was for you members, right? This feminine underneath, this feminine, it's like, you're my sunshine. I can hear this masculine saying, you're my sunshine. You're my total sunshine. I come to you emotionally available and ready to commit. King of Cups and King of Pentacles was the dilemma this morning. And I kept saying, cup half full. So here's what I'm seeing here. And what's changing is a masculine who may have turned their nose up at and been emotionally disengaged from the concept of life partnership. Four of Cups. It can be rejection. It can be talk to the hand. It can be friend zoning. But overall, it's just somebody who's not emotionally engaged in a process here. And what's the process? 10 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling as if what happens in the future for this masculine is maybe a change of what? A change of heart. I'm completely floored. I love when the two readings kind of come through identically. It's a little literal. I get it. Sure makes my life easier. Okay, 10 of Pentacles for the feminine. Page of Swords. Okay, so the feminine's like, so what's it going to be? Yay or nay? Are you in for the long haul? I need to know. Conflict, 5 of Wands, that energy of we're not on the same page here. We're not seeing things eye to eye. Things are kind of out of whack. It's causing stress and strain. And it's an irritation in the connection. That's why I'm seeing the 9 of Swords here as well. So I feel as if the feminine's, yep, 9 of Wands, absolutely underneath saying like, I haven't given up yet, but I'm kind of on my last leg. So I really am in that spot where I kind of need to know where you come down on this whole life partnership thing. And it doesn't have to be about marriage. Don't get me wrong. We're living in 2021. It's not about that. It's about sort of having a vision for the future that includes the partnership. That includes the divine counterpart energy. It's really powerful. Here's the 2 of Cups underneath. So that was in your morning musing as well, that energy of partnership. That's exactly what I just said. So 8 of Swords in the past. Really feeling stuck with the twin. Maybe feeling a little trapped in a connection. Coming from high vibration love, this is the Queen of Cups. Now we have a Queen and King of Cups, so you get that energy of this connection is based on love, on emotions, on care and compassion. So I'm feeling as if the feminine here was really trying to be empathetic, but was feeling stuck with regard to the connection, really sort of wanting that. This is, the beginning of life partnership. The 10 of Pentacles is kind of the finality of it, the completion. And I feel as if this feminine was feeling stuck, like this is what I want, but I don't know how to proceed. Masculine, kind of operating on intuition, just wanting to come through a situation successfully, victoriously. Underneath for the feminine, 2 of Swords. Crossroads moment. Really in like deep search for some clarity. Like, how do I get out of this self-imposed prison, right? Because now I feel stuck and trapped. I've got the connection, but it isn't going in the direction that I want. I'm trying to remain empathetic and coming from high vibration love. I think the feminine was really stuck. And right now, that 9 of Swords, not able to sleep. Your mind is kind of like an overdrive. This is like, you can't think of much else. It's difficult to focus. There's worry and stress. Again, from the morning musing. The 9 of Cups is a representation here of status quo. Things just keep going on as they've been. I call it a card of complacency. Some people say it's wish fulfillment, but yeah, sometimes a wish fulfilled is really lovely, but there's more to life than just getting one wish fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is nice, but it isn't the 10. And that's what I think the issue is like, is this person here that I'm dealing with just happy with things as they are because I want something more? And I feel like that's where the feminine is right now, a little bit stressed out about that, wanting the transformation. Booyah. All right, then we've got the 6 of Wands going forward. I love that it's on both sides. I will take the Magician for underneath, because here's what I'm seeing. I feel like the feminine here in the future wants to kind of come through this and reconcile differences with a karmic pattern. I don't think it's a partner. I think it's a pattern. I sort of feel like something has been going on in this connection, Taurus, that kind of repeats. And someone's got their heels dug in. This is Capricornian energy. It's also from Saturn. Saturn is the great teacher. So it's like we're not learning the lessons. We keep repeating it. I'm feeling chained and tied to it, right? Same way you feel when you're in that 8 of Swords energy, like I'm just kind of stuck. And this energy is sort of pulls you down. And it's very controlling and heavy energy. And I kind of feel like the feminine's saying, like, can't we just go back to the beginning? Have a fresh start. Let's let go of the toxic patterns between us. Let's let go of the power struggle, of the control issues, of any manipulation. Let's just get a fresh start here. That's what they're manifesting in the future. So I feel while the 6 of Wands is like an olive branch for the feminine, what they're really truly trying to manifest in the future is a release of that devil energy, a release of whatever the karmic pull that has kept this connection in the same pattern that kind of repeats over and over again. I'm seeing a break from that here, or at least a desire to manifest a fresh start. Really lovely, Taurus. If this is speaking to you, I'm going to take it to the extended. The link is in the first or second sentence in the description box below. And I'm going to take all this energy here and pull one card. What do you need to focus on? What do I do with all this? That one card will tell you. The second card is the block or the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that one issue, right? What could get in the way? And then what can you do about the blocks or challenges, or what can you expect to come of the situation? Then I'll get a message from this masculine to the feminine, a message from the feminine to the masculine. What are you trying to communicate to each other at 5D? That's always very enlightening. And then one card for you, Taurus, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. That's where we'll let your spiritual team weigh in and offer their guidance. And then what can you expect going forward? What might be on the path for this connection? If timing's a factor, it would show up there. So the link's below. I'll be there in a second. I look forward to seeing you there. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in a future reading. Take care.